Hi everyone, welcome to Catherine's Plates. I'm Catherine. Thank you so much for coming to my show today. I'm bringing out my Instant Pot to make a favorite dessert, alright? But we're pushing aside strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, lemons, and we're going to be bringing in the apples that I have like right here. Now I'm using Gala apples, and y'all, for this dessert you can use any apple that you want. It doesn't matter, alright? So I'm going to be using kind of the same technique that you would use to bake these apples, and I'm going to be using the same flavors that you're used to when you eat a baked apple. But we're going to do it all in the Instant Pot today, alright? So if you're ready, grab your Instant Pot, grab your apples, your delicious flavors, and let's put this together. Alright y'all, we're going to go ahead now and go over everything we're going to need to make our baked apples in the Instant Pot. We're going to start with 4 apples. Now these are Gala apples. You can use whatever apple that you would like. We've got a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. We've got 1½ cups of water. Now this is going to be used for the bottom of the Instant Pot to pressurize with. We've got 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1/2 cup of softened butter, and then we've got some pecans here that I'm going to chop up really fine. Now if you have an apple corer like this, that'll help a lot, or you can just use a knife and get out the center of your apple, or use a melon baller too. I'm going to show you these techniques as soon as we get to that part. Now I'm going to show you the Instant Pot. I'm going to come over here for a second. Alright, now let me pull it up for you. What you're going to need, we're going to be doing the pan in pan technique. So we're going to be using a pan. Now this is a 7-inch or an 8-inch pan. I'm trying to think. Anything that will fit comfortably into your Instant Pot like that. Alright, because we're going to put the apples in here. And then the pan itself is going to sit on the rack that came in the Instant Pot. And all of that will be inside the pan that it comes with. Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and start making the mixture for the inside of our apples. And the first thing we're going to need is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, our 1/2 cup of softened butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and about 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and take a spatula and just kind of mix this all together. It smells so good in there, y'all. Oh goodness. That with the apples. Alright, we're going to set this off to the side, and we're going to work, look at that, and we're going to work on our apples. Alright, I'm bringing my apples over here. Now I've already washed my apples off really good and then dried them off. Now I have, for the first apple, I'm going to show you how I use a apple corer here. And it's got the edge around it right here. Now when we do this, we don't want to go all the way down to the bottom of the apple. We want to go about 3/4 of the way and stop, alright? Because then we'll use another tool or a spoon to help pull that out, alright? So I'm just going to put it in the center, drive it down until, you know, kind of feel to where you feel like you're about 3/4 of the way down, and then come back up just like that. So on another apple here. Alright, so I'm going to be using a melon baller here, and I'm going to be using the smaller end of it, right where I put the core through. Alright, now if you can see all in there, it goes pretty far. So leave as much apple as you can, or that you want in there for that. Alright. Alright, when you're using a knife, just be careful. So just cut around the core. The same technique, just like that. And then use your melon baller, or a little spoon, like grapefruit spoon is perfect for it. And then just pop it out like that. And then keep scooping out until you get about where you want it to be. All right, y'all, so I've got my pan that I'm going to be using to place my apples in. And I've got my apples sitting here and the goodness that we're going to put in them. Now, I'm using a very small measuring spoon here to kind of push the mixture into my apple with. Oh, it's going to be so good, y'all. Who's ready for this? I like when my husband challenges me to make a different dish, you know, with different ingredients. That looks good. Okay, if you have any left, go back to your other apples and make sure that they are completely filled. Oh yeah, just like that. Get some on the outside. There we go. I think that's it. I think we got them filled completely here. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to take my bowl away for a minute. Alright, so I've got my 7-inch pan here that I'm going to place my apples into. And you'll probably fit about 4 of them in there. It depends on the size of your apple, okay? If you got really large apples, you may only be able to get 2 of them in there. But I have nice medium size. There they are. We got one more thing to do before these apples are ready to go. Alright, so I've got a little Ziploc bag here. I'm going to place some pecans. Now these are half pecans. If you already have them chopped up, that's fine. But I'm going to go ahead and chop up mine now. Alright, so I'm going to take my crushed up pecans here. Now y'all, it didn't take any time at all to whack these up. So before I even got my food processor out here to try to get these done and then have to clean dishes, I just went ahead and did it this way. Because I didn't need very many. Alright, hopefully you know where this is going. Let's get these in the Instant Pot and let's get these going. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do to get our Instant Pot ready is put 1.5 cups of water in the bottom of our pan here. Now I have my rack that came with the Instant Pot, and I'm going to place my pan on top of it, just like that. Okay. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to place it right into my Instant Pot. Alright, we're ready to go ahead and put our lid on it, lock it into place. Now in the back of the unit we have a knob back here that's on venting or sealing, but we want to make sure that it is on sealing, so we're going to push it over. Alright, we're going to go ahead now and push the pressure cooker button. We're going to put it onto 11 minutes. So we're going to come up here to high pressure. Alright y'all, now it's ready to come up to pressure. It is going to count down the 11 minutes. And then we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes doing a natural release, and then we'll complete the release on it. So we'll be right back. Alright y'all, I just wanted to give you all a helpful hint. The apples are going to be cooking for 11 minutes. I'm going to give you kind of a reference. 9 minutes would be a more firmer texture to your apple once it's done. 14 minutes would be a really soft texture. Okay, so we're going kind of in between the two because I don't want them really to fall apart. I still want them to have the texture to enjoy the apple. Alright, so we'll be back as soon as these are done. Alright y'all, as you can see, the 5-minute natural release is done. We're going to go ahead now and finish doing a quick release on it. So we're going to move the knob on the back of the unit from sealing to venting. Once all the steam is released, we're waiting for the pin on the back of the unit to drop, and that will let us know that it is safe to remove the lid. Y'all, you would not believe the smell coming out of that knob right here. Oh my gosh. It smells like it needs some scoops of ice cream. Alright y'all, that pin has dropped. We're going to go ahead now and remove our lid safely by unlocking it. And then we're going to lift up the lid and push it away from us so that we don't get a facial. Oh my gosh, it looks so wonderful in there. Oh my goodness, y'all. All right, I'm gonna grab my towel here. I'm gonna grab the ends of the rack here, the handles of it, and pull it out very carefully. And what I like to do is push the handles into the baking pan here, and that'll hold it more securely for you. And we're gonna pull it out. All right, I got my delicious apples here. I'm gonna take one out of there and put it on my plate with some scoops of, because we do live in Texas, Bluebell ice cream. Pretty soft, y'all, so if you want to go even firmer, just keep it at the 9 minutes and not the 11 minutes. Or if you like it just like this, yum, perfect for me. All right, y'all, I'm going in for my bite. Oh my gosh, it smells delicious. I got my husband behind the camera just drooling. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so warm, it's so comforting. Even on a hot day, you can make this and do not even heat up your whole entire kitchen for this, y'all. All right, give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you think of these baked apples in the Instant Pot. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button down below with that bell notification. Then you'll always know when my shows are posted. All right, y'all, I will see you on the next episode.